Hey guys, Friday here in Rusty, Rhode Island. So it's May 17th, 2024. So we got 3¼ inches of rain. This is my rain meter. I just stick it out in the yard and collect and see how much. It's just an old cork tube, but if you stick it, I stick this part into the dirt and the rain falls in and I get an accurate measure of how much rain we had. Not that I need it, but when I used to water my garden, it was kind of valuable information. I don't have a garden yet this year. I don't know if I'm going to have one or not. I'm got to get motivated. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that all of these screws that I'm countersinking are just down or level with the top of this metal. So I basically just put the screw in and drag this across, just getting a tad bit of bite, but it's just a tad bit. I'm just going to give it a little more. Just so it it's got it now. It's when I put the bad Chad chrome on, there won't be any issues of it poking up or anything. This Makita drill, I literally bought this in 1986. I remember I was building my Mercury Capri. I put a 302 with a C6 and a 9-inch rear end, and I was putting the rear end in. Needed to drill through the box tubing frame, so I had to buy a bigger drill than the regular 3/8. And this got the original brushes in it. I mean, I use it. I'm not going to say I use it often, but when I need it, it's there, and it's still working. It's amazing. Good drill. Well, the lawn guys are next door with their noisy weed whackers. Quite a bit of rain. You can see my grass has literally jumped up 3 inches in the last couple of days. I never got this inside. I need to get started on the body. I want to get some paint on it, but sun's on the front of the house. It'll dry the rain, and hopefully, since I've got the first coat on it now, the shingles are not going to get wet. So I just got to let the sun dry it off good, and I can put another coat on. I might do that later this afternoon, depending on if it's too windy. I won't. Right now, we got a steady north wind coming from the direction I'm pointing, and I don't want to have the paint all blowing everywhere. I like to do it when it's calm. So the fan speed on the 48 now is perfect. I'm going to get one more ballast resistor, and I'm going to put it on the 36, because I think the fan on the 36 is just a little too fast too. So I'm going to do the same thing, because it's the same motor. I did the same conversion on this one when the motor went bad. Used the Chevrolet blower motor. At least I'm uniform. Starting to get those white flowers up in the trees. I get like white flowers, and then they fall and covered in pollen. Everything gets covered in those white flowers and pollen. Every year I have to make sure I don't park anything over on that side of the property. It'll fill up all down in where your windshield wipers are and stuff. See what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island, guys. Got the fire burning just to dry the place out a little bit. I noticed I had a little bit of a leak where my stovepipe is. It's always something. Got to put a little more cement on that. I'm going to say goodbye from Rusty, Rhode Island. I hope you guys see I'm Bad Chad and getting ready for a great weekend.